There we go. Cool. That's better. That's much better. Oh yeah, this is much better. Much better. That's a much better situation. That's a much better situation. There we go. Games coming online and all shit. Yeah. Would you look at that? It's like nothing went wrong. I'm not getting a million alerts. Cool. Hey, really wish you guys can come back. That would be awesome. Sweet. Run, Dantooine. Run, Dantooine. And this is gonna get weird. This is gonna get so... Right? Okay. Shit works. Shit's working. Ugh. It's really strange though. Cool.
Yes.
Level these guys up. Oh yeah. Reflex. Cool. Okay. Droid fighting upgrade. Yeah. There we go. This is much better. Much better. Connection just went on the fritz. Reboot saved everything. Oh yeah. Very vintage, very old school screen for an old school game. It got like really it got really strange though, because it was, I have no idea why. It was just, the bitrate was just going up and down. It was going literally from 6,000 kilos per sec to 0, just going. Yeah. I actually had that happen once in a roadway. I had a car crash into the network station's control box while I was in the raid, and my connection just disappeared. Fun times. And that took like 6 hours for them to get somebody to come look at it. So that was like, and that like was this weird control box that was sitting on a building somewhere.
Out of my way. I am Colonel Tobin of the Underon Mil-
Everything
Lord,
was like TV and
I bring
internet and
news
phone lines
of the Jedi.
stopped.
A place where you may feed.
So it was like, yeah, I can turn on a radio.
Telos, Master. There is an academy of Jedi on Telos. Perhaps hundreds of them. Enough to sustain you. And enough for you to free Onderon. Enough for you to free
Yeah, you know,
Onderon.
couldn't really communicate to my guild or anything for 4 hours, but yeah, it was good.
It is different. It has been some time.
Oh, would you look at that? See, this looks much less stuttery.
Forgive me, but I need to rest. Go on. The council awaits, I will remain here.
You scared. You scared.
Yes. Afraid for you. As I will be fine here. Whatever answers the Council have are for you. Know that much may happen here, but above all, do not forget this.
Yeah, I heard
And
this.
if you never...
The problem is, I'm just gonna get wrecked by 2 Jedi.
They shall see what you have become.
We have felt your arrival through the Force, though it is difficult here on Dantooine.
We know what you have done to the others.
Didn't do anything.
The fault is mine. I knew you for what you were when we met on Dantooine, and I should have stopped you then.
Yeah, I know. It's not lamer, I'm just not getting to it, because they kill me. Uh-huh. Well, I can be totally snarky about everything. This is just... I probably will. Okay, so let's get buff. Let's junk out. Cloak out. Cheese this. Gonna die here. This time I'm just gonna save right before the temple. Okay? This is the last time I'm running all the way to the temple. Jedi's preaching forgiveness, and then I kill one guy, and then they're like, oh, you. I don't want to be a part of their club anymore. Their club's bad.
Yes.
Speed boost. There we go. Night speed. Yeah. It's like they're more marred by the battles than you are. Because they just see everything that's not themselves as evil. Then we've got a nice little visual here. Yeah. Look at that pretty place. Look at that pretty place. Did that door just open? Yes. This is high quality playthrough. Still, we're like at the end, and then it gets shown that this guy has zombies.
Out of my way.
Zombies.
I am Colonel Tobin of the Underon Mil... Lord, I bring news
Zombies.
of the Jedi. A place where you may feed.
Yes, yes. Hungry man.
Telos, Master. There is an academy of Jedi on Telos. Perhaps hundreds of them. Enough to sustain you.
Yeah.
And enough for you.
Yeah.
Enough for you to free Onderon. Enough for you to free Onderon.
Finally. Jeez.
It
Yes,
is
it's different.
It has been some
Can't.
time.
I can't skip it. Ugh. There you go, old lady. Sit down.
Forgive me, but I need to rest. Go on. The council awaits. I will remain here. Yes, afraid for you, as I always have been. I am tired. The journey has been a long one, and I need to center myself.
Yeah, you do. Blind girl.
Know that much may happen here, but above all, do not forget this. You may trust in me. We cradle each other's lives And what threatens one of us threatens us both. And if you find you cannot trust me, trust in your training, trust in yourself. Never doubt what you have done. All your decisions have brought you to this point.
See, Lugosa, she knows me. I'm not supposed to doubt what I've been doing.
Perhaps they shall see what you have become.
We have felt your arrival through the Force, though it is difficult here on Dantooine.
We know what you have done to the others. The fault is mine. I knew you for what you were when we met on Dantooine, and I should have stopped you then.
No, I made a save right outside the temple. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I made it. Yeah, I have a save right outside. But also. We're gonna cheese this a little bit. Just a little bit. It's 2-on-1. It's not okay. Yeah, just spread. There we go. Dead Jedi. Was that too much?
And so here lies all that remain of the Jedi. It is a powerful thing you have achieved here. You have brought death again to Dantooine. Your actions have crippled the Order, perhaps destroyed them. No. Perhaps it is difficult to say. For every Jedi slain, for every Sith slain, another rises. But the Order is wounded, yes. Because there is something we must discuss. I have done what I can to keep you from the Jedi and the Sith, but a critical moment approaches.
Yeah,
and
no,
what
my
you have
bad.
done is not enough. Master Vrook, despite his faults, was right to come here. I had thought he might have recognized Dantooine for what it was, what had been done there. You are tied to places such as these, you know. Yes, but Master Vrook was unwilling to see what other masters may have seen. That the echo of Dantooine he felt was inside you as well. They admitted it as much in the council chamber after your trial, though they did not understand what it meant at first. They assumed it was a threat that they felt. From one perspective, they were correct. As much as you can form connections to others, such connections exist on a galactic scale as well. It is possible to hurt or sever those connections, to create places in the Force where it is difficult to center oneself, but that is the crudest form of manipulation. It is possible to affect those connections in other ways, by the slightest action, a seemingly minor choice, a small cruelty. The stronger your connection to life, to the Force, the stronger these echoes can be made, and the stronger they are felt. When heard, Force sensitives instinctively seek out the source, are drawn to it to try and form a connection. And when the connection is formed, both become stronger, and the influence between them grows. Your companions, many are touched by the Force on some level, and in many ways they serve out of compulsion and because your connection influences them strongly. It was much like it was for you in the Mandalorian Wars, with many Jedi under your command. But this connection has other consequences. When the Source is wounded, the one on which others draw strength, then they are wounded as well. What one feels, the other feels. And when others die, the scream travels back to the Source. If they occur at the same time, or at the right time, these screams will build upon each other until it is the only sound you can hear. And the deaths of many will cause the screams to build until their pain becomes yours, and you die as well. And that is why during the Mandalorian Wars, you lost your connection to the Force. It was that final battle, the deaths of so many Jedi, that caused you to lose your connection. It caused the wound that you feel now. It caused pain in the Force, an emptiness, a wound that has yet to heal. But it does not end there. If it did, then perhaps the threat that we face would be more manageable. This pain I describe, the echo of these acts, is true of planets as well. Tremendous loss of life on a planetary scale can also cast echoes, create a scream, a wound in the Force that can travel across the galaxy. It can be felt by Force sensitives, and it can influence them whether they realize it or not. If enough of these echoes are allowed to build in the Force uncontrolled, the consequences could be disastrous. The connections of all life would be affected. Yes, in that he was correct. But like Vrook himself, that is incomplete in itself, and it only achieves meaning when as I have said, screams and their echoes can overlap, build in strength.
Ripple effect.
And if timed correctly, they will build on each other. The scream will grow, and anything that can hear this scream shall be deafened or killed. With difficulty, and controlling it, well, I do not believe such a thing is possible once it has begun. But in order for this to work, all of them must be timed correctly, must be carefully orchestrated and controlled, from the greatest to the smallest of echoes, even the ones that come from a lone exile echoing across the galaxy. And when that exile forms connections to others as you do, the danger becomes apparent. The echo continues to grow, to travel. Yes, he is correct. You form such bonds easily. The why of it is not important now. All that is important is that you understand that your actions affect others strongly. Anyone can do such things, since life is connected by the Force. Sometimes the connections are faint, but in your case, they are very strong. You instinctively know how to manipulate such connections, to influence others. You have seen it mirrored in those who travel with you. You give others strength to act, but it is also possible to draw upon the strength of others to increase your own. It is similar to drawing upon the Force as Jedi do. But when it is touched by the power of the dark side, it is something else, something deadly.
Oh dear.
These Sith we face, they have learned how to do this. It is a technique that has been lost for some time, not seen in the day since the ancient Sith. They can use it to consume other Force sensitives, and at the highest pinnacle of power, use it to consume anything that lives. The blind seer. Her master has harnessed this technique, and he is rapidly approaching the height of its power. I fear he may even rival some of the ancient Sith. He is already more of a force than a living thing, a hole in the Force that threatens to draw everything into it. And the teaching must die with him, or else all life will be placed in jeopardy. The destruction of the Order, the Masters, it was not an end in itself. I did not expect them to still live. Their presence was knowledge I did not possess. But now this has been corrected, and now the sides of this conflict are as I had thought them to be. There are no more unknowns. But this moment is all that really matters. It was never my wish that you find the Masters, only find yourself, although I did not expect them to still live. I had hoped you would learn something from the Jedi Masters as they fell before you. Not just of battle, but of yourself, and the Force.
And the Force.
I must know if killing them, if revenge brought you any measure of satisfaction. Because it matters to me in a way that never mattered to the Jedi, to the Council when they cast you out. You must understand, I did not wish the Jedi dead. I merely wished them to see that they and their teachings were wrong, that one could not truly understand the Force simply by adhering to the Jedi Code. All I have ever trained have been failures to them. Students who went to fight the Mandalorians, who fell to the dark side, who abandoned their training. To see one that had the strength to best them, that is a moment I will not forget. Yet it has not been as satisfying as I had hoped. To best one in battle is one thing. To defeat them without striking a blow, that was my hope. Regardless, it had to be done. That is not important. First, let us return to my question. If, by killing these Jedi, if you were... It was as I thought. You have failed me.
Oh,
completely and utterly. I have taught you to hear the Force again, shown you the contrast. And this is what you have wrought. Countless murderers, slayers, assassins, born of war that has, as always, taught the wrong lesson. You showed them life without the Force, and instead of showing them truth, power, all you showed them was how the galaxy may die. You are responsible for all of this. Even now, events spiral towards destruction, and there is nothing that can be done because you refuse to listen, to understand. You have seen the effects you have on those close to you, heard the echoes scream across dead planets, and watched as your strength has grown. Yet it is for nothing. To have the Jedi Masters brought low by such a failure, there is no victory in that. You have not heard a thing I have taught, and for all I have said, you have never learned to listen.
Holy fucking shit.
Do you feel that, exile? It cuts through your defenses, as unprepared for such an attack as you are. Let that pain be a lesson, and a reminder of what you have forgotten. You were my last hope. The only one who could change what is to come. And now you have left me nothing. I shall teach you no longer. Our bond remains, but that is all. This place will hide you from the Sith for a time, enough to do what must be done. Stay here and die, apprentice. among the wreckage of all that remains of the Jedi. It is a fitting grave until the Sith come to end you, to end everything.
Damn.
It is done. She is no more. Take me to Atris. She will have the strength to do what the Council cannot. You have taught them to bond with others, and then feed on others through that bond. What you have brought is the death of all who can feel the Force. It is your gift to the galaxy, Exile. And unless you hear it, and silence the echo you have caused, then every living thing everywhere that is touched by the Force will die.
What are we gonna do? If we don't stop her, then everyone, everywhere, they're gonna lose their lives.
If I lose her, it will be my failing. It is the failing of the Jedi who followed Revan. It is a failing of their teaching.
Soon your ship will come, my master. I will bring her before you, but I will not let you have her. Soon your ship shall come from that which made you.
I know you can hear me. I have always known. It is why I followed you. I have destroyed planets for you, General. But now, this once, if we could save something in this galaxy. I need to do this, or I will die inside, like I died at Malachor 5.
Har, har, har. Powder. Powder. Yeah. Alright. Let's loot some dead Jedi. Nope. Okay. Master Rook. Okay. So oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah. Where's the exit? There's the exit. Okay. There's an entire Jedi temple to explore. Dead guy. Trader shortly. Yeah, well, she needs to learn. Freya needs to learn. Yeah.
She's gone. The handmaidens came for her. They know who she is. I couldn't stop them. I wasn't conscious at the time. I don't even know if I could. They'll take her to Telos, and Atris will do what she'll do with anyone she thinks is a Sith. Yeah. That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Haha. Zombie Lord Sith guy. Oh god, there's a cutscene there. Yeah, the game crashed. Oh god. I should have saved. I should have saved when I had the chance. Fuck me. Okay. Can we do like a 5-minute break? Because between the connection issue and shit, I just need a cup of coffee and, I don't know, like 10 shots of vodka, maybe. Yeah. We're gonna do a 5-minute break. This is gonna be good. I didn't open I didn't open the music thing. Shit. I'm gonna open the music thing. Come on. It opened. Cool. Sweet. Right. 5 minutes, I'll go get a drink. Right. So, okay. We'll just do this. Cool. So, no vodka, but bourbon. It's bourbon. It's Jack Daniel's Tennessee honey. It's okay. It's not great. It's okay. Oh. Pretty good. Pretty damn good. I really like that it says enjoy chilled or on the rocks on the back of this, and I've never had this chilled. This is room temperature. That works. This game is good. Wait a minute. There's an autosave. There's an autosave in the Hawk. Cool. I'll just it autosaves when you get to the Hawk. So I'm just gonna make sure we can do this.
Crush those who oppose me, just like Bobby told me. My ambitious antagonist, my motto is avarice. With loot I get so amorous, for gold I am ravenous.
Yeah, we'll kill it. There it goes. Music's off. We'll just get through that cutscene. Loading into the autosave. And then it's a completely different save. No, it's not. It's the right save. We run through the Hawk. And Atten is unconscious. Because I mean, he's horrible. What happened?
She's gone. The handmaidens came for her.
Yeah, they did. And you didn't stop them?
I couldn't stop them. I wasn't conscious at the time. I don't even know if I could have stopped. They'll take her to Telos and
Yeah, you'll get the sound from the cutscene, don't worry. My horrible reactions.
Yeah. That's what I was afraid you'd say.
We're taking off.
Is something wrong? You look troubled.
I'm playing
I
Freya.
can feel it.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that you can feel it.
That is an odd answer. What?
Oh shit. Why are you following me?
I follow you. Feel as I do because it is my choice. I believe in what we are doing, what you are doing. I am here because I choose to be.
Okay. But what if the Force is just controlling all this? Wait, am I the Force? But how do you know?
I simply do. There is nothing I can show you as proof, except give you my word. Something happened within the Enclave. What is it?
That I was a wound in the Force. That as long as I live, the wound will never heal.
Then they do not understand you. That is the danger of being a Jedi. When one separates themselves from others, chooses to lead a life of isolation, denying what makes them a feeling being, it is easy to make such judgments. And such judgments, I believe, are made in ignorance. There is no danger in what you represent, other than your humanity. You change others, but I do not believe it is due to the Force. I believe it is because you are a natural leader, and because you feel connected to the people around you. Where they look at you and see the death of the Force, I look at you and see hope for all life. And that perhaps a life lived without the Force is not the punishment it is believed to be. I will understand if you feel you must go alone, but I ask that you do not. Instead, take strength from your connections to others. Do not forsake them, as you did in exile. There are others who need to know you. Telos needs you. The planet and all its people are in danger if we do not stop the Sith now. Then the Republic will fall. Admiral Onasi, I have found the exile, and that which hunts the Jedi. The Sith will attack Telos. They believe many Jedi lie hidden on its surface. We are going there now to aid them. Mikal out.
Look. If he's gonna take 2 steps backwards and then start whispering, I'm just gonna stand in the hall so everybody can really hear me. Yeah. Good. Can I save now? Come on, game. Nope. It is a no judgment stream. I will not judge anyone.
Who is there?
Except the game.
Who I am is not the question.
I am Atris, Jedi Master, the last historian of the Jedi, the last of the Jedi.
Those are titles, words you cling to as the darkness falls around you. It is not the first time we have met, Atris. I was here before.
With the exile?
Yes, I was here both times when the exile was brought before you.
Who are you?
I was the one who asked her to be exiled.
I did as you asked, so long ago.
Damn it, Kreia.
You seem familiar to me.
Atris, I have always been here.
You are that which has attacked the Jedi. You are Sith.
Sith is a title, yes, but like you, the title is not who I am. It is not what I believe. For you, it is different. Know that there was once a Darth Treya, and that she cast aside that role, was exiled, and found a new purpose. But there must always be a Darth Treya, one that holds the knowledge of betrayal, who has been betrayed in their heart, and will betray in turn. You have bathed in the knowledge of the Sith. But there is not enough truth in such teachings. But it will be a step for you. You have gathered Sith holocrons, Sith teachings from across the galaxy. It is why you have chosen servants who cannot feel the Force. And most importantly, they cannot feel what you have become.
I have sought to preserve the Jedi Order, and I have gathered all that I know of the Sith to this place, so I might find them and stop them.
I had wondered if any of these holocrons had survived Dantooine. You have taken relics from one destroyed planet to the devastation of another.
It was always intended for the Jedi to retreat to Telos should Dantooine be attacked, taking all their lore with them. We could not allow the tragedy at Ossus to happen again.
Such an act marked Telos for destruction. It is why the Sith came here, though the fleet commanders did not know why. It is why Revan ordered its destruction to mark the beginning of the Jedi's civil war. It was a message that there would be no place for the Jedi to retreat, to hide. I would not be surprised if Revan left other gifts beneath the surface of the planet. Much can be buried beneath graveyards that will never be found.
When the Sith attacked, I felt Telos die. Turbo lasers fell like lightning upon the landscape, as they did on Dantooine, and so many died. So many voices, screaming in pain.
Yes. Such acts leave their mark on the galaxy. Their cries travel far, though few can hear them.
How did it happen?
Search your heart. It was never battle that called to you, never battle that caused you to fall. Alicor 5 has touched many things and casts its echoes still.
Why did she betray me?
You betrayed yourself. Do not blame the exile. And unlike you and I, there is still a chance that one may be saved, the one that you cast out.
Where is the exile? I had thought...
Oh, she will come, but it will be too late to save either of us. It is such a quiet thing to fall, but far more terrible is to admit
it's great,
it.
except, as you can see, I'm not really able to capture the cutscenes at the moment, so...
Your mistress awaits. She has much to share with you.
Oh, that's good. That's a good game. KoToR 1 is great. I can save! Cool. Yeah. Yeah, remember to save. Then I can close this. Yeah. KoToR 2 does not like capture software. So to get through the cutscenes, I have to load the game up as an admin, so yeah, it's a whole thing. It's just getting through cutscenes and then saving and reloading the game. There we go. And the game comes up. yeah, I'm doing the next playthrough that I do is just gonna be a black screen, and you'll just get the sound, and that's all that's gonna happen. Oh yeah, I should do that. I should just constantly. Oh yeah, that would be great in that would actually be horrible, Lagoza. It would be like, I'm walking down a gray corridor. It's a gray corridor. I'm still walking. Oh, there's a Sith. I'm gonna have to. I'm swinging my lightsaber. I'm swinging. There we go. 10 out of 10 content. Oh yeah. There we go. A little lag there. Yeah, we're gonna do, I'm going to stream Knights of the Old Republic 2 as a, it's gonna be a blind man interpretation. It's accessibility, right? That's the thing. Yeah, I'll do ASMR streams on my crappy microphone. I was actually thinking of doing some Warhammer painting on stream at some point. I got some stuff I want to paint. I'm just going in circles. Yeah. We can drag out the end, right? Oh, playing some D&D with some painted miniatures, that would be cool. That would be cool. You know what? Just a sec. I got some I can show. Oh, I got a few. No, just a few. Not that many. Cause I've been playing a lot of Tau, so I just got finished doing these guys, these little guys. You guys can't see this, right? Just these guys. They're cute. Cute guys. And then I got some guitar arrangers from a box that I did. They're not done yet, but let's see what I want to do. Got this little dude. Really like him. Yeah, thanks, man. Oh yeah, I started these guys. I started painting them. I didn't have any brown paints, so the guns the guns are actually like bone white, like the inside of the cloak, and then just washes over them to build up that brown color. Took a long time. Took a long time. But yeah. I'm pretty happy with the crisis suits. Pretty good. Also, magnets. Magnets are great. Fully magnetized. I was just on these like big mechas. It's pretty nice to have like tiny magnets on them. In there. They just snap on. So you can change out the loadouts and stuff. They're Games Workshop Tau. And they're just like hobby magnets, little neodymium things. Fun fact, I ordered 200 neodymium magnets, and they're like tiny. They're 1 millimeter tall and like 2 millimeters wide, round magnets. And they sent them to me in an envelope. It took me 3 weeks to find them in my mailbox, because they just put it in the slit and the magics just went zoop and stuck to the top of the mailbox, and they were just sitting up there. I added them in. I was calling around to the seller, being like, "Where are my magnets? Why haven't you shipped my magnets yet?" And calling the transport company, they were like, "No, we delivered them. They've been delivered. They're totally there." I was like, "Nope, I haven't gotten them. Nope." Then I went and checked. Yeah. And another fun fact is I had a friend who actually lost his magnets in transit. He had ordered them from China, and they got a round-the-world trip in an airplane because the tiny envelope of magnets just got stuck somewhere and never made it. It just disappeared for like 8 months. Yeah. Yeah, that's dangerous. Let's save here. Oh yeah, I don't have a painted Tyranid army. No. That's not. Nope. Nope. That... I don't have bank for that, man. Shit. I need like 5 million models, thank you. I just have, yeah, the only painted minis I have right now is like a 3-man crisis team and some drones. This little guy. Cute. That's why I love Tau, because of drones. Yeah, I'm not really that big into playing with the fantasy models, but I really like painting them because you can get away with doing like really weird color combinations on swords and stuff, and just being like, meh, it's magic, yay. So I'd be into that. I used to, when I was like a little kid, I painted some high elf once. That was pretty cool. Let's see what Idris wants.
She said you would come here to
This
this
white
place.
Sith
If you
guy.
think you can defeat me here, you are wrong. All this collected knowledge, all these teachings of combat and the Force, they're mine to command. And if I must use it to end you, I will. Surrender. You need not die.
I will not fight you. Yeah, it's I've got a box of that's solid advice. Solid advice right there. But I have a box of Tau 4 Fire Warriors that I want to paint up. So yeah, I might stream that. Also, I have more of those Skitarii things that aren't done. Just primed yellow. Also, don't prime your minis yellow. I don't know what I was thinking. This was so stupid. Because the yellow primer is a different yellow than the paint I had. So I'm painting over the cloaks with a different yellow anyway. So that sucked. But yeah. I will not fight you. Surrender and I will spare you. I want to be
Surrender
more light side
to
than
you.
her.
Never. Let us end this.
God damn it. She even has a red lightsaber. Man. She did not see it coming. Yeah, what would it be? That's cool. Oh yeah, those pulls. Yeah. Oh, that was cool. That would be cool. So, stimming up. He's gonna fight this girl, right?
This will
Kill me.
Oh yeah, that would be a good
End
job.
this.
Paint. Shit. 6 inches? Yeah, that'd be good. That would be scary as fuck to paint though.
I did not expect mercy from you, here at the end, after all that has happened between us.
Yeah. That's the only thing that really scares me about the Tau is they have some seriously huge units. And that's so scary. I mean, because on the small guys, you can get away with a lot of mistakes pretty easily. Because you can, like, make it look pretty good, but damn. Well, the only minis I've ever painted have been Warhammer. But I've been looking a lot at D&D minis. And they have some really, really cool ones.
If you will not kill me, then what will you do?
Yeah, just like, yeah, what would that be? Like, wait, I have a thing. I know what's like 40 centimeters? That's like, yeah, they have like foot tall minis. I'm like, I'm not gonna paint that, man. Not on stream. And I do battle damage and stuff on my models. That would be horrible. What happened to you?
This knowledge of the Sith and the Jedi is what I am. It is my attempt to hold on to the past, to try and protect the future. Once I was a historian, the chronicler of the Jedi, and when both wars passed me by, I was determined that I would not forsake battle again. In some part of me, I knew I had made choices, compromises, but always for the sake of the Republic, of the galaxy. To do what you had done, at times, did not seem so wrong.
That's cool, though. You just have a 5-foot idol of one of the greatest, like, the most known gaming figures in the world, just standing there. That's good. Cool. should we say to this douchey woman?
You're right. The Jedi were all that seemed left to me, and yet I had become so far removed from them that I betrayed them.
They're all holocrons? Yeah.
You always knew where they were striking from. You always knew. These Sith are spawned of you. Spawned by the Mandalorian Wars. All those deaths. All those Jedi. Their power is to feed on life. Until nothing is left except a hollow galaxy, echoing with the screams of the Jedi lost to us.
Chase down all this bourbon. There we go. That works. Is that where Kreia has gone? Is it where Kreia has gone?
Yes. I had thought she was awaiting me at that place, but I see now that she lied. It was not meant for me, but for you. She has gone there. She is waiting for you to travel to Malachor 5, to finish what you started. Yes, you are an echo in the Force. A hollow space where it has been wounded. It takes a great act of destruction to create such emptiness. But it can be done. It creates places where the Force is difficult to hear, and difficult to find one's way. And you carry it with you, always.
Cool. I can totally check it out. Cool. I love the Discord loading image thing. Kick off the multi-core widening. Haha. Come on. Just 7 years ago? You're just a kid. You're just a kid. Oh, that's cool. Ah, don't even. You're just a kid. You're just a kid. I'm 30, dude. No, that's cool. That's really cool, though. That's a good pose. I like it. Yeah, it looks really good. It's pretty dope. Mario, as he always should be. So... what does this have to do with Kreia? There we go.
Now she seeks to create another echo, a wound in the Force, greater than the one before,
No problem,
greater than the one you
that's
caused.
a cool statue.
It will deafen all touched by the Force until no life is left. You were strong enough to withstand it once, but few have your strength in such matters, especially if they are unprepared. I do not know, but she needs you there. If you choose not to follow, she will murder herself at the heart of Malachor, and you will die along with her. You're important to her somehow.
Is Kreia her mom? I mean, she's probably not our mom. But is she our mom? Oh. I knew it. I knew this day would come. I can persuade. I can persuade in an important conversation.
She is willing to sacrifice herself at the heart of that graveyard world for you. A choice others have made in the past. A choice I wish to make. It is because I care for you, and I suspect that you alone hold that place in her heart where nothing else lives. And that is why you are the only one who can stop the destruction to come.
But if Kreia's a Sith, why would she do such a thing?
She seeks the death of all Jedi, all Sith, and the death of the Force. It is madness. It is impossible. But she believes you are the key.
Ooh.
There are places in the galaxy dead to the Force where nothing lives, where the echoes travel forever and do not reach their destination.
Let me guess.
And these places may
Mira?
be created, even from the simplest of events, the slightest of motions. One person, at the right place, at the right time, can change the face of the galaxy, or end it. You're important to her somehow, but I do not know.
I've heard enough. This matters.
And what will you do with me now? Abandon me here on this dead world, or end my life as I wish to end yours?
Oh. I need you to see what you've become and turn away from it. That's a pretty good answer. Or I will do nothing, except tell you that I'm sorry. I didn't realize the Mandalorians would hurt others. Okay, let's go with the compassionate route and die for it, probably.
It does not matter. Not now. It is what I did with such pain that caused the wound. But I thank you. Leave now, while you can. Save Telos. Save the galaxy. Save yourself.
We're saving the galaxy.
No, I could not bring myself to tell her. It would have changed nothing. And because I was afraid. You know what lies at the heart of Malachor 5. I had thought it was in the past, yet it has become the future. And all that has happened there will happen again. And that is why I cannot bear it. Because it is Malachor 5. And because she was lost there once. And I fear she will be lost again. I do not understand why the Sith permit such teachings to exist. They cause only echoes, wounds in the Force. A beacon? For who?
Okay. Fuck. There's a cutscene there. I can tell because the game crashed. Yeah. I'm just gonna check if it made an auto. Yeah. Yeah. We're back on the bourbon. More shots, question mark? More shots, exclamation mark. If there's an autosave, we're good. Oh, look who it is! We got a change of face. Yeah. There's not an autosave. Well, that's okay. That's completely okay, because we're gonna take 5. Just gonna take 5. And I'll get us going after 5 minutes, right? Short break. There we go. Music. Music. Be right back.
said you would come to these woods. If you think you can defeat me here, well, all this collected knowledge, all these teachings of combat and the Force,
That's
they're
fun.
mine
I
to
can kill the
command.
music
And if I must use
in
it
the
to
game
end you,
when
I
I'm
will.
in game.
Surrender.
I couldn't turn
You
on
need
my
not
mic.
die.
Yeah. Oh god. Address. I don't want to fight you.
Surrender. Let.
That was what I chose, right? Yeah. Cool. I'm just gonna use all the stims. There we go. Then we're gonna force enlighten and I really hope that I can just skip past.
Kill me. I did not.
Go fast through this.
If you will not kill. This, it is my. What in some to do what. Your.
Can you tell me where the Sith are striking?
You always these their power. Yes, I had thought she has gone. Yes, it creates. Now she sees it will death.
Cool. Why would Krita do that?
I do not know. If you choose not, you're important. But I do not. She is willing. It is because, and that is why. She seeks. Very, and these one person. You're but I do not. And what? It does not. But I thank.
Cutscene coming up. I don't know why I said that.
Leave now, while you can. Save yourself.
There we go.
No, I could not bring myself to tell her. It would have changed nothing. And because I was afraid. You know what lies at the heart of Malachor 5. I had thought it was in the past, yet it has become the future. And all that has happened there will happen again. And that is why I cannot bear it. Because it is Malachor 5. And because she was lost there once. And I fear she will be lost again. I do not understand why the Sith permit such teachings to exist. They cause only echoes, wounds in the Force. A beacon? For who?
Yes, for who? For this guy. Well, the cutscene's coming now. Okay? So, we're lifting off from Telos, right? Telos? And it's just a black screen. There's ooh, Sith ship. Or totally bashed up destroyer of some kind. And the surface. And oh my god, does he have he has an entire army of zombies and fighters. This just became a zombie survival game. Did that happen?
Well, what do we have here? I didn't believe it when Lino reported the Ebon Hawk at dock, but I guess it really has. Though given the trouble we've been having, maybe I shouldn't be surprised to see you.
And think and Sith assassins.
Lieutenant Wren, Sith forces have breached the module and are attempting to pen us up in the compound. Damn! Zeron, I need you and your men to break through and lead the assault. With pleasure, Lieutenant. All right, follow me.
Cutscene happening. Okay. How did this happen?
It came out of nowhere. A fleet of warships dropped out of hyperspace, and before we could scramble fighters to intercept them, we were under attack. There were Sith fighters everywhere, and the few flights we sent out were barely launched when the bombardment began. We did our best, but we couldn't stop the landing craft that followed the initial wave. We couldn't hold back the Sith troops. We chose to retreat and began the evacuation instead. We were unprepared, and the docks were quickly overrun. We retreated back to the entertainment module to evacuate residents and workers. Thanks to your help with rooting out the smuggling ring, we were able to equip some of the soldiers with the confiscated weapons.
Sweet.
It's a good thing you got us that fuel from Slayron, because if we didn't have it, we'd probably be falling apart.
Cool beans.
But there's still another problem.
I've been doing
The Citadel's no battle station. It wasn't built to withstand this sort of attack. If we can't stop the attack, we'll be going down in flames. The Sith numbers seem limitless, but we haven't lost all hope. We've heard reports that we might be receiving some assistance. A squad of troops sent by Queen Talia are currently trying to keep the Sith from sabotaging the station's fuel system. If you need to get to the Ravager, then you're gonna have to fight your way to the shuttle from here to the entertainment module, then make your way to the docking shuttle.
Does this mean you won't be putting us into force cages again?
I thought I saw you disembark with Beodur. Is he here?
Now that you mention it, where is he?
I guess it's no time to be swapping war stories anyways. Good luck.
Our boy disappeared. Okay. Saving the game. Exiting the game. And reloading for your benefit. Also, I'm not gonna be making a drinking game out of this. I just happen to be taking a sip of a drink every time I have to load. And for those of you who might possibly, in the future, be watching this on YouTube, there is, of course, no alcohol in this drink. Please let me monetize this video. That's not gonna happen. Okay, so I have had.
I hear you.
And you have no HP, but that's fine, because you're gonna level up. So, Lieutenant?
Look, this is no time for talking.
Okay. Mandalore.
I must leave you for a time to gather my Mandalorian warriors.
Yeah.
We will rejoin you when the time comes for the assault on the Ravager.
Watch your back.
Don't worry about me. I can handle myself just fine. Look after your own health.
Pure coincidence. Yes. Now let's see if getting all those Mandalorians to back up Mandalore has helped. Saron.
All right, men. The Sith are trying to hold us up in this compound.
Dude.
We need to break through or our reinforcements. Now let's punch a hole in this Sith barricade.
We got help from all over the place. Damn.
If you want to get through to the eastern part of the module, you Better get going. So, we meet again. I hardly... Major, actually. And I have you to thank.
Yeah.
Queen Talia saw fit to promote me for my service. When the TSF sent out a distress call, I gladly volunteered to lead a strike force.
Yep. Fresh, delicious apple juices. I'm just doing it for string. No, that's why it took so long to get that bottle. It's because I emptied it and put apple juice in it. Right?
My troops have already gone ahead and infiltrated the urban module. From their last transmission, they're almost to the TSF station. Lieutenant Grin informed me that the Sith are attempting to sabotage the fuel control systems, which would take the station out of orbit. At the moment, that seemed to be the most pressing need. The TSF do their jobs well, but they are not professional soldiers. They're not properly equipped to deal with this. My men have come under heavy attack in the urban module and taken some casualties. If they can't accomplish their mission, we'll be in some trouble. In that case, if you find my men and they are in need of assistance, please help them.
Cool. I'll see what I can do. I just got a buttload of experience. Good. We're doing absolutely nothing. What's this way? TSFs. Cosa? Shut up. It would. That is completely true, Lagoza. I just remembered that YouTube will not be seeing the chat, so my answer to that is yes. Got lots of help here. There's an entire empty room here. Why is there an entire empty room? Is there someone there? Is there someone that could have helped that's not helping? That's not good. Even malicious. Disable these lines. Whoa. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sealed module.
Thank goodness you're here. We just can't seem to make any progress against the Sith line. After they established their position, they brought out their turrets. They've been devastating our numbers. We managed to take a few out, but they just keep unloading more of them to replace the destroyed ones. All right. Everyone provide covering fire for the Jedi. Then advance on the Sith positions. We'll be right behind you.
See,
Good luck.
They call me a Jedi.
Time to even it out.
Where that came from? Where that came from?
I'm not stealing them.
More where that came from.
Don't tell them.
Good luck, ma'am. We're counting on you.
Who are you calling ma'am? Level up. Okay. Wait a minute. There's a feet missing. Never mind. No. No. What? Yeah, just master empathy. Yeah. Let's just do that. And master that one. Anything I'm missing here? Might be something. Holy crap. That happened. Right. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's why I've been dying so much in combat. Because I have Very persuasive. I'm very, very persuasive.
Well, I'm not dead. I guess that's something. I got hit by a grenade. I just barely missed the whole blast. Ugh. They're moving ahead towards the TSF office. It's tough going, though. The Sith, they seem to be everywhere.
I'm gonna treat his injury.
Well, that's a relief. Of course, if we can't stop the Sith from destroying the fuel controls, it won't matter one bit. No.
Alright, dude.
I'm here. Don't worry about me.
Okay. I'm just gonna check if the merchant's okay. He's not. Cantina. Go to the nope. Can't go to the cantina. Hey guys, no. Cantina. Okay.
This area is secure. This area is secure. This area is secure. We can take it from here.
This doesn't look secure.
Where would that came from?
Mandalorians lead the charge into Kelborn, Zuka.
You will not face this alone. I will go with you. I would have...
I'm not ready yet. I'm not sure I've done all the stuff. Just to make sure. Ourselves here. Bounce.
Are your preparations complete?
Yeah. No, I'm not ready. I'm not. I want to save. Imminent cutscene. Kind of save, you know. This would be an optimal...
Are your preparations complete?
Let's bounce. Optimal time for a cutscene. Yep. Totally is. Cool. Cool beans. I'll just load up the game so we can get through that. There we go. So Kreia has apparently become the #1 bad guy.
Are you a preparation?
Yes, let's go. So we take a shuttle down to the surface, or no, take it to the Ravager. The Republic fleet shows up. Okay. Oh, damn it. Karth. Karth is here.
Sir, Sith warship dead ahead of us. It's attacking Citadel Station.
Let's close the trap. Concentrate all fire on the warship and deploy red and blue wings to engage enemy fighters.
Sir, at this distance, our weapons will barely scratch it.
We can't hope to match its firepower, but we need to draw it away from Telos.
Come on,
Sir,
Karth.
if it keeps firing on Citadel Station, the station won't be able to maintain its orbit.
I am aware of the situation, Lieutenant. I do not intend to lose Telos twice. And I know that ship. It was a Malachor 5.
Cool. Can we end the cutscene? So I can play some game. Okay. Huge space battle. Tiny shuttle flying up to the Ravager. In the midst of a huge space battle. And we're landing. Not crashing, we're landing. Game's loading, cool. Do I get to save, or do I just get Nope. Come on, game, let me save. No one's crashing anywhere. Mandalore.
Mandalore, we have breached the hull of the Sith vessel and are securing the area. The vessel has suffered extensive structural damage, but its particle fields still maintain a minimal atmosphere within the ship. And our cargo? It's being brought aboard. Soon, teams will be dispatched to the target sites. Do the Republic forces suspect? No, Mandalore. The proton cores do not emit a signature the Republic ships can detect. If they do pick up the signal, they will assume it to be emanating from the ship's missile bays. Did you get an ID signature on this vessel? You were right about the vessel, Mandalore. It is of Malachor. It still bears the wounds of Mandalorian guns. Then let's finish this. And remind the galaxy of Malachor 5.
Yes.
What was that about?
Nothing you need to worry about, Sith.
You are coming with me.
Don't get all sentimental. I just don't trust you to get the job done. Been waiting for this for 10
they
years.
love each other.
It's just time to do things the old-fashioned way.
I know what it meant for you to accompany me here, Canderous of Clan Ordo. Your trust honors me.
If you betray me or my men, I will kill you.
I was going to say the same, Canderous.
Canderous. Saving? The fact that you told me it was Canderous way back when has been the only reason I've been focused so much on Mandalore. Made sure you got his Mandalorian soldiers back up. Okay. Let's get this game going. You go backwards first, please. You think it's wrong of me to bring her? I just want Canderous, Heart, voice from first game. Yeah, oh man, I missed you, dude. That'd be great. Be great. It's funny with all these zombie stuff around. Getting a lock cabinet, there's life support. Shit, froze.
You are no match for us. A weakness is
Yeah. It's the bromance that doesn't happen, but that, I mean, my skill is too low. My skill is not too low. Yeah. Wow. That one closet. That was literally all that was in there. This site is the bomb.
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton. Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton, we still need to set. Mandalore, we are holding our position, but the Sith appear to be offering little resistance.
All this life support really scares me. You know, it's a little boss battle thing, right? Oh, how great. There was just randomly 500 net packs right here. That's not ominous at all. Good. More or less. Is it against Twitch TOS to encourage the killing of Sith? I don't know. Don't know. So, yeah. So I have like one way to go. That's not ominous. Just gonna save. Just gonna save right there.
One of the target sites.
Setting a core.
Arming signal received, Mandalore. 2 more sites.
Tobin?
Have you come to kill me? The final insult. Stripping Onderon, my soldiers, my home from me, only to have me die here.
No. What happened, man?
Happened. The hunger that fills this vessel. It is power. It is that power we felt on Onderon, that Vaklu felt. It was an echo, too strong to ignore.
Oh, you...
General Vaklu and I, when it seemed that we would need more to take Onderon,
Zombie
make
asshole.
it strong again, he came with his power, his soldiers. It seemed as if there was nothing we could not do. Nothing the Queen... I have served the wrong master. Everything exists to feed his will. I came here, to this dead ship, and... This ship, it is a graveyard of a terrible battle. Everything on it slowly dies, as long as he hungers.
It is the way of all life that serves him. In his presence, all life dies.
This ship is from Malachor. This Sith Lord of yours bolsters his fleet with ships from that world? He's nothing more than a scavenger.
I think he is of that place. If so, then his power may be great indeed. Greater than I had thought.
The master suffers. If he cannot feed, then the hunger begins to consume him. The planet, Telos, he may feed on something upon its surface to sustain him. A while.
Okay.
You think to lie to me still? I told him, you know, what the old woman told me. I told him of the Academy here, of the Jedi here. I could not have kept it from him.
He means that Jedi witch you travel with, Kreia.
Then her lies will mean the planet's destruction. He will destroy all of Telos. He will turn it to fire again and crush the planet. He will devour them all.
If there are no Jedi here, then my lord cannot feed his hunger. He will destroy the planet, the station. Even if the people below are not Force-sensitive, the small amount he can feed on from the mass destruction of the station and the life on the planet. And if there are no Jedi below, he will have no other choice. Then he will suffer. Without something to sustain him, I do not know what will happen.
Wisdom.
He will create nothing. He will end this place. Your old woman has killed this planet, and with it, countless other worlds that depend on its survival. You could not stop him even if you wanted to. And you cannot escape either. If the Force runs through you, he will feed on it when Citadel Station dies. Your time, your life, will end. On the bridge. Waiting for you. No.
I do not believe he knows his ship has been boarded. And if he did, he would not care. The extent of his power cannot be put into words. And his perceptions have grown as well. To him...
You are dust motes in a storm. A grain upon the beach. And as insignificant as a body that orbits the graveyard of Malachor. Fight him if you will. But if he turns his power upon you, you will be destroyed. This ship, is it his weakness? It should not exist, yet it cruises the dark. He tore it from the mass shadows of Malachor, along with his fleet. That is a measure of...
The ship is barely holding itself together. The structural damage should have destroyed it long ago.
He holds it together. And he keeps us all alive. Just enough.
Okay.
More Jedi tricks.
No.
If he's so powerful, why hasn't he stopped us then? We've attacked his ship, killed his soldiers.
It is because he sees planets, stars, not people. To him, The planet below. The state. My only crime was Onderon's salvation. And now those hopes have turned grey. Kill me now! You are right. The choice was mine.
You're no match for us.
For Clan Ordo!
Man, this guy.
It is strange. As you acted, suddenly I acted. It is like your impulse to kill, to attack that one. It was a strange sensation. It was as if... Yes, that bond that develops between traumatic moments can bind. Just as... Perhaps... Yes, that traumatic moments can bind. Perhaps... Yes, traumatic...
But...
Perhaps...
Man. Bombs. All this life support. Fuck.
A weakness is revealed. Yeah. That's some glitchy robe I got going on. It's a glitchy robe. Okay. It's a ghost ship. Oh.
You've reached
missed the bombs.
Arming signal received. What the hell was that? Mandalore, we've made contact with the enemy. And one of... Was it in the... No, Mandalore. Do we have another core? No, Mandalore. Even with the other 2 cores set in the ship, it will not be sufficient to We need to find another proton core, or we need to make one. All right, wait for my signal. This isn't over. And don't kill yourself before I tell you.
Don't kill yourself before I tell you. Shit. Now that's an order. That's an order. Oh, okay.
I shall destroy secret. This is real. No match for us.
Override console from the missile bay. Missile. Can't see him carrying it, but I'm totally carrying the missile.
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton core. Arming signal received, Mandalore. That's the last of them, Mandalore. We...
Okay. Cool. That was that side quest. We'll save. Right. Yeah. Funnily enough, same place. Okay. So, that one. Matrix, aren't we? Oh, we Neo now. We're Neo now. Okay.
This door leads to mine. If there is time, I would like to center myself. There is a meditation chamber.
Got all the time in the world, Visa. Don't worry. Holy shit. That's a meditation chamber. Yeah.
Past the surface, there is the Force. Where once there was a world that was strong in the Force, now there is a barren wasteland.
Cool. It's okay. This is cool.
It has taken time for me to return here. I lost my way, but I've been stronger for the journey. What happens now shall not be done out of hate or revenge, but for the sake of all life. And I ask you finally to forgive me. This body is a prison no longer.
That's cool. That's cool. That one's cool though. This is going to be a stronger connection to the Force and a bonus to a Force point. That was cool. That was really cool. It paid the fuck off. That was a payoff. That was great. That was a really good payoff. She's so secret. That was cool. We can't go in there. Cool, I guess. I don't get it, but it's fine. I wonder if I can be light side and keep her dark. Save it before we go through the last door here. Here it is. That's the door. Nope.
Who wants to die first?
Doing stuff for the characters. The other characters more, but game's always there to get played through again. This is not a game that you... Yeah. This is not a game that you, like, get right the first time. That would be completely impossible. To go in blind and get it right. That would be, yeah. Oh shit, I should. Never mind. It's fine. It's just a small battle. Tiny combat. Tiny combat. Okay. Here, I feel I need to save. Game is giving me the option before I go through the door. Life support. Yeah. And
How may I serve?
okay. Okay. I don't care. I'm saving. I'm scrumming. So be it. I could have gone back. I could have gone back and done it over, but I didn't. I stuck to it. When it happened, I could have just reloaded a save, and that would have been it. But no. Stuck with it. This is subpar. Uh-huh. So what, we have like 2 huge moves of dudes fight? No dudes. Just all these healing items. So much healing. Oh god. The game is just telling me you're weak. You're too weak. You need help. You need healing. What the? save after every fucking room, cause yeah. We hit that hour mark since the last break, so let's take 5. Also, I need to go pee something off. So let's take 5. Right? Little drill. I'll be right back. Here's some music. What else? Have a good day. Yeah. Yep. Time's flying. And, there's this ship we're about to fly through. So...
I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it.
You are no
ominous central chamber thingy. This place? Yeah. This is just a place to get life support. Life support, yeah. Let me guess. Life support. Well, yeah. Masterfully heal these guys. Just for the fun of it. Let's just go like, hey. Oh. That's interesting. Mandalore is gray. He's been red the whole playthrough. He has been red the entire playthrough. I'm just gonna do this. See anything? Oh, okay.
This door leads...
You don't need to come with me.
It was never a question of need, and I would follow you wherever you... This thing must be done. It must come.
Give me a moment. Give me a moment to save. Okay. So here's the door. I see him. He's right there. He's right there. Right there. He's a zombie. His whole crew has been zombies. Now, before we go through this door, I'd like to thank you for hanging out for this wild ride. Through the Star Wars games. It's been cool. Cheers to the lurkers. Lurker, I guess. Because that's always appreciated. There's a buff when I walk through here, yo. I want you to see it. Cool, cool. It's on. It's on. Just gonna sneak up on it. We're just gonna go slow. Slow. Wait. I'm gonna go this way. Let's just go this way. They won't see me. Only zombies. Only zombies. They don't see me. Very slow. Just gonna go around. Just gonna go around over here. Cool. Yo, Mandalore, how you doing?
Yeah, what do you want?
Let's just talk to Mandalore. Okay, so, yeah, guys, here goes nothing. We're doing it. He's big. Oh, oh, yeah, we did. We died. Okay. Truth, I've come to be your apprentice. Oh, I got plans, dude. I got plans. We're gonna be vampires next. That's cool. So, what to say? Let's lie to him. I've come to be your apprentice and lie, right? Let's lie.
No, don't do this. He will...
I offer this one a sacrifice to my intentions. We can lie and say, Master, let me kill this faithless one. Or forget it, I'll never serve you. Let's lie.
If I read your intentions right, Exile, then it seems surprise is to be our weapon.
My life is yours.
Yep, we dying. Oh, Mandalore. I was kind of hoping there would be something when you die. You did it on the first try, didn't you? Eh? You wrecked that guy, huh? Yeah? Well... okay. Oh, and the midnight. Yeah, okay. That I could see. I could see that going down. This is gonna be good though. We're gonna lie to him.
No!
Oh yeah.
If I regain...
So, we're gonna that.
No one crosses me in
Time to die. I'll take care of it.
Come on. Halfway through. There we go.
I cannot hold him for long.
What a dick.
To battle.
There it is.
What the hell are you doing up there? We need to get off this ship. Now!
I have to see with the Force and my eyes.
Bring me the mask. Uh-oh. Really? Okay, we're gonna do that. That's just...
I saw a graveyard world, surrounded by a fleet of dead ships. I felt it through him, as I feel it through you. You are my master now, and I will follow wherever your path takes you. My path is at an end.
Canderous, are you all right?
Get away from me. I don't need your help. Just leave me here.
Canderous, the Force lies in all living things. I have watched my people die. You will survive. You have no choice. You have been wounded before and lived, Mandalorian. Rise. Many battles do you still have left in you?
You sound like Revan at the end. Do you know what she told me in those last days on the Outer Rim? That the Mandalorian Wars were our doom, and that we had been deceived. That it had never been our decision to wage war on the Republic. Revan said the Mandalorians didn't invade the Republic space 10 years ago because it was our choice. We were tricked. Our entire people sacrificed as pawns, and never knew it. She said there was a war coming, that it was waiting out in the unknown regions, in the dark, waiting for us to destroy each other.
A war? This war?
No, not this one. Another one. More terrible. Against an evil we couldn't begin to comprehend. A war of belief that had been fought for thousands of years. Revan went off to fight it.
And left you here.
Revan was one of the greatest military leaders in the galaxy. In history. She knew what she was doing.
Yes, she did.
And I always follow orders.
Maximum force point. I got the Nellis mask and experience. Cool. You know what I'm also gonna do? Damn. It's so healed.
My life for... I will end...
I already got the mask though. Now, if I level up... I don't have it. I really wanted to wear it though. That would have been cool. Go back. Okay. Get anything like that because You are, because she's light side, and I've been pushing her towards the light side with me, so. Definitely got the mask. See ya. There's a cutscene there. Yep, that's a cutscene. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm on it. I'm on it. Already. Okay, there we go. Loading game.
The honor is mine.
Just hurry so we don't have to spend too much time looking at a black screen. Cutscene. Wait, what? What? No? The ship blows up. It's all good, right? It was just a short run. We're back on Telos. We're having a talk with the TSF.
Admiral Onasi wanted to speak with you, ma'am.
Is that a request or an order?
Request, ma'am. As I understand it, there was something private he wished to ask you. Concerning, mutual acquaintance, I believe is how he put it.
Very well.
It's a little beat up, but it's still home.
It's Karth.
I wasn't able to be here to protect it when the Sith attacked the first time. This time you gave me a second chance. I owe you. I've read your records, how the Jedi sentenced you for doing what you believed. You wandered past the Outer Rim during your exile. I ask you, did you find any trace of Revan?
Why or no? Did you know her?
I served with her, like you did. And we had to part, like you did. She said that there were places where she had to walk where I could not go. Places that she could not bring those she loved. I've waited for her to come back for almost 4 years. It doesn't get any easier.
You cannot give up hope.
I would have done anything she asked. And when she told me to stay here, to try to keep the Republic strong, that was the hardest thing of all.
Why did she ask that?
I don't know, but it was important to her. She said that she believed something had been behind the Mandalorian Wars, that it hadn't been the Mandalorians' choice to attack the Republic. Whatever it was, I think she went off to find it, to fight it. It was near the end of the Jedi Civil War, when it seemed like we were going to lose everything. We met on a Republic warship called the Endar Spire. It was being attacked over Terrace, and the Sith had stormed the ship. We saved the Republic, but it was like the war didn't end for her. She would keep remembering things that she had done, and it kept driving her. And she kept using it as a wall between us. And I think she finally remembered something terrible she had done during the Mandalorian Wars, and she went to put an end to it. She left without warning. She didn't say where, only that it was to a place where she could not take anyone she loved. And here you return, with her ship, without her. Yes, wherever she went, your ship's been there. If you return to that place, if you find some trace of Revan, no, simply tell her that Carthonasi is waiting for her.
Oh, sad boy. Sad boy.
Safe journey, exile.
Right. I feel like we need to talk with T3. So, we're lifting off from the Ebon Hawk, from Telos. And we're in space. Where are we going? It just does a hyperspace jump. And we're loading onto the Ebon Hawk. Cool.
Going to lose their lives. Like I lost my family in Malachor 5.
And all the Jedi who followed Revan, the true Jedi, died at Malachor 5.
We go now, my master, to that dark place which made you, where you gained your ship, your troops. Your ship, my prison, that you dragged from the gravity well at Malachor 5.
What?
Wish I'd never met her. Wish I'd died there. That the storms had dragged me down into Malachor 5.
What?
We will not surrender. We will not die, like we did on Malachor 5.
Your command echoes still, General, and I obey, as I did at Malachor 5.
What?
Now Malachor 5 comes to us, and I wish to face it this last time. You know where you must go. It calls to you still.
What the hell
It is
happened
the
to
heartbeat
Vandal?
of the past.
It's about...
And she must be stopped.
What the fuck happened to that guy?
Now. Or she will bring the screams of Malachor 5 to the galaxy, just as we carry the echo all this way.
Yeah, like... But seriously, what the hell happened to... Is he the ship? Is this a Firefly situation? I sense a Kreia who is back in her Sith robes and very pale, extremely pale, very goth looking. Oh, she showing assassins. Cool. We still have the problem of Nasty Boy. Yeah, there he is. There he is.
It has been some time.
You were a fool to return. I spared you once. I will not do so again.
Spare me? Ah, yes.
Black
no,
eyes.
You simply did not learn the lesson I sought to teach. That your strength is as meaningless as the strength of my hand.
Why have you returned?
She's choking him.
Because now I understand why the exile did what she did. There is much to be done.
There's much to be done. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, we're having trouble. Rabbit Hawk is crashing. The Ebon Hawk is crashing onto a ship in a storm. Damn it, Lugosa. You knew it. It got bent out of shape. Back in Sith Temple Town.
Master, she is here.
Uh-huh.
I know.
Yeah.
What is thy bidding, my master?
You are to do nothing. When she arrives, bring her before me.
She may not survive Malachor.
So touching. Can it be you still have feelings within that shell?
Master, what will you do to her?
Yeah, what will you do to her?
You know what I shall do. You who wear my teachings so well. I will break her. She is a blank slate upon which my teachings may be written, as you well know. Leave me. Await the arrival of the exile. When she comes, bring her before me.
Cool. Well, guys, we know what we're gonna do next time. Woo! Right? Right? Cliffhangers. Cliffhangers is a thing. Also, yeah, I killed the spider. I just killed the spider. That was what I did before. So, I'm gonna save. And, I'm gonna put up the end screen, because, we're gonna have some to do tomorrow. Right? Gotta have it. So, exit this. Do this, and you know what? It's been a blast. Thanks for watching, everybody, and hit a button. Peace.